I would like to let you know about a unique SAP certification opportunity that's shortly becoming available at the Stillman School. This opportunity is available to all business students, graduate as well as undergraduate. SAP happens to be a global leader in the field of ERP systems or enterprise systems, and therefore obtaining a certificate in SAP is likely to boost one's career opportunities. The kind of companies that implement SAP systems are large organizations which always run the risk of fragmenting into smaller information islands. Now, when organizations get fragmented like that, they're not making use of all the available information to make good decisions, and that's where enterprise systems like SAP come into the picture. SAP or similar ERP systems allow the organizations to integrate all the available information and therefore pull in all available information in order to make good decisions. Now, in order to succeed in ERP or in the field of enterprise systems, one has to have a great understanding of business functions and how they interconnect. It's definitely not necessary to be a technology geek in order to succeed in ERP. An SAP certificate can open up great employment opportunities at companies like IBM, PricewaterhouseCoopers, SAP itself, Accenture, Deloitte, Merck, Johnson & Johnson, and many other companies. Of course, you're keen to find out what it's going to cost you. Well, there are two components to the cost for the certificate. The first component is, of course, the cost of the certification exam itself, which is roughly $500, and that includes the course material as well. The second component is the cost that all the students in the class have to bear to share the expenses of a certified instructor to teach the course. Now, the good news is that when you take the certification exam at SHU, you don't have to pay the cost for the certification instructor because your professor is already SAP certified and he's teaching this as part of his regular course load. And therefore, if you look at the cost would be roughly $1,100 per student outside of SHU, assuming a class of 15 students, whereas for SHU students, the cost would only involve the cost for the course materials and the cost that you have to pay to take the SAP certification. So I'm expecting roughly $500 for the course. And therefore, you're looking at serious cost savings in order to get this SAP certificate. Again, the good news is that the SAP certification option is available for both our undergraduate and graduate students. Let us first take a look at the certification path for undergraduate students. The most straightforward path for undergraduate students would be to take the course Business Information Modeling in fall 2010, followed by the course Enterprise Systems Deployment in spring 2011. The certification examination and the associated training for that are rolled into the Enterprise Systems Deployment course, and therefore at the end of spring 2011 you can actually take the certification examination and become certified. The other path is slightly more cumbersome, and that would mean taking the enterprise-wide Accounting Information Systems 2 course in spring 2011 and then taking the Enterprise Systems Deployment course followed by the certification in spring of 2012. This is a slightly longer path, but it might suit some other students. How about the path for the graduate students? Well, the path is pretty similar. You would be taking in fall of 2010 the course Business Information Modeling, which would be cross-listed along with the undergraduate course, but this would be a slightly different course with more advanced content. And then followed by the course Enterprise Systems Deployment in spring 2011. This would also be a cross-list with additional content for graduate students. Once again, at the end of that course in spring 2011, the certification examination would be conducted and you could complete the certification process. The alternate path for graduate students, once again, would be to take the Enterprise Accounting Information Systems 2 course in spring 2011, followed by the Enterprise Systems Deployment course and the certification examination in spring of 2012. All in all, I think this is a great opportunity for students to get a valuable industry certification quickly and inexpensively. I look forward to seeing you people in my new courses. Thank you.